Hello, welcome to another episode. Last Thursday I finally got to see the EV3 in the flesh. This is my third time of asking. Originally Kia Burntwood, I couldn't make it because I was on holiday. Then I rebooked at Kia Woverhampton, which is actually earlier than the Kia Burntwood, and I got COVID. And this time I went to Brindley Kia Woverhampton, which is a pain to get to, but at least they gave me a free pizza, which is very nice of them. So instead of having a buffet, they just gave you a raffle ticket for this pizza van that was outside that they'd hired to turn up, and you could have a pizza of your choice. So I enjoyed that. Anyway, on with the show. So this time they seem to have a little kind of mini garage for the car to come out with, and the door eventually comes up with smoke, and then all is revealed. For some reason the number plates had dropped off the front, or they forgot to stick it on. You could see it on the floor when I was walking around. This is a pre-production model, and there are some differences between what you see in this and what you'll see in the production model. The presenter was very, very helpful and answered many of my questions. I was having a good chat with him. He works for group marketing function, so he does Kia and Hyundai presentations like this. And some of the staff you meet around fully charged, and other places where you do test drives. So I'd seen some of them before. I've seen some of them maybe 4 or 5 times over the last 3 or 4 years. Anyway, on with the car. So I did a walk around. This is a GT Line S trim, shiny gloss plastics, and those are the cube style LED lights. The strobing is caused by my camera, not by the lights being a feature. That's the valance, which is aggressively styled, much like the EV6 is. Another shot of the other light. You can see that looks like possibly a battery cover in the back of the display there. That might be for the emergency call battery, because as I understand it, in the EV6 they have to take the dashboard to bits to change that at the second service. Those are the internal heating and cooled seats controls, and the D-shaped handle. You're getting most of these now. Side controls for the passenger seat, and the ironing board. No, I mean, it's a little place you can eat your sandwiches or put your laptop on, which is only in the top trims. There's no hidden storage. That's the key, which I think is the same shape as an EV9. And a quick run along the fabric dashboard, which is nice and soft, and the haptic buttons. And then you've got the radio controls and the reset button for the infotainment unit on top of the roller. More of the door controls in the back. That's heated seat. Seats look really nice and feel really nice. Perforations. Look really comfortable. You've got USB-Cs in the seats to charge for people in the back as well, like you do in the EV6. And that's a little cubby under the centre console and rear vents. In the back, this seat was not covering like a hole where the parcel shelf is, so that's a pre-production thing, so that won't be in the one you get. But it's not clear whether or not you'll get adjustable back seats, which you've seen in some Korean videos. Same system in the EV6. The parcel shelf's got 2 positions, and you can adjust the seats, so it's not clear whether that will show up in this version. Parcel shelf looks identical to an EV6 one though, and there's the gap you can see. There's a lot of space under that floor, maybe enough for a 17-inch spare tyre. Fit and finish is really nice. Harman Kardon speakers and stereo. And then under the bonnets, and you've got the frunk, or throat. Enough space for charging cables, vehicle to load adapter. And to the right, you've got a panel that covers a 12-watt battery if you ever need to get at it. That's a head-up display, And I don't know whether that's a flashing light for the 12-volt battery charge. I don't know. Might not be in the production model. And then we're into the 12-volt battery bay, which I took off deliberately to see what was in there. No guarantee it's the same one you'll get in production. But then it's got... you don't have to prop the bonnet, just like the EV6, so it's the same as that. So it's got struts, gas struts. Then I open the sunroof. Because it's pre-production, it doesn't open all the way, so there's a few issues. Also, the boot doesn't power open on this, even though it's got it. But that's just a pre-production issue. And then I sat down, and that's the driver's attention system, like you get in an EV6. Looks very familiar. And the 5-inch display, and the cCNC infotainment unit. And it was version 240226, so you're talking February 24? It's quite an old version. And the maps worked on this compared to the one that fully charged the other week, without any glitches. You can see I'm in the middle of Wolverhampton. And then along the controls and the driver's cluster. And those nice headrests. One observation on this model, the pre-production model, on the passenger seat, there were no side controls for you to remotely control it from the driver's side. There seemed to be a feature of the Korean cars. And I did ask the question to the presenter. He said, no, that won't be present on the UK version. So it's a shame that's gone, because that was quite useful. It saves you having to bend over and fiddle around for the controls if you want to move the seat back and forth. So if, in my instance, if you've got the dog box in the back, or we're having a grandchild soon, so you probably need to do it for that. It's a good car, and we're still undecided. We'll look at the Insta next month at another roadshow up in Burton-on-Trent, and we'll make our minds up then, I think, and see how that is. I know I've already seen it fully charged, but I didn't really get much time with it. I'm just too busy at fully charged to have a good look around it, really. Some updated information that I forgot to add that I got as the presenter was that the 17-inch wheels, the combined WLTP range, is 375. So that's on the air trim. On the 19-inch wheels, they've now updated the WLTP combined range to 367. So there's only 8 miles in it. So if you are concerned about getting the top trim and losing economy, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching.